back live with some sad scoop. Yeah, sad scoop.
Set a scoop. Which one is that one? Which one is
I
that one?
mean, there are some terrible things happening in SA clubs and restaurants, man.
Yeah.
What I saw yesterday making its way on the X platform,
Yeah.
it's nothing to be happy about. It's nothing to really celebrate, bro.
Yo.
What happened at Zanzou? Is it
Ooh,
Zanzou?
Zanzou. I don't. Yeah, I don't know how you spell that. Yeah, double Z.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, bro. Like, yeah. When I saw, I think I got late on the news and I saw it this morning and I was just watching the videos and I was like, so my first thing. Okay, I understand human rights are being violated, but like, I'm trying to understand, like, what did these guys do? You know?
What did these niggas do to make them niggas that mad?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Yeah, first things first, you know, and I know, yes, the whatever they did, we're gonna get into what they did to be when they were punishing the Mara,
Well, here's the
like
story.
because I saw a lot of people.
Yeah, here's the story. Thing is, there are two sides to the coin. The first story is that these guys went to that club. It's in Pretoria, Hartfield. You know,
yeah.
not far from UP, not
Yeah.
far from what do you call TUT?
TUT,
Not far
from
from
uni,
Tshwane,
yeah,
what college?
yeah.
So they're targeting the students.
Okay,
so
for
what
sure.
happened is, I don't know whether these guys were in matric or doing their first years, but they're saying they went to that
To
club
Zanzou?
to celebrate. I don't know whether to celebrate matric pass
Yeah.
or course pass.
Yeah.
When they were there, I think they were. I don't know whether they said they couldn't pay for the bottles they ordered, so they ordered some expensive bottles.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, they couldn't pay. So what happened was that I don't know if it's the head of the security or the owner of Zanzou
Yeah.
that then decided to start doing what we saw on those videos.
Yeah, but you know now the
Stripping
thing is,
them
the thing is, it seems like it's a lot of people and it's like different occasions, different scenarios.
That's a sign that this thing wasn't happening for the
Yeah.
first time with those guys. Because even that guy, Pablo,
Yeah, Pablo,
the guy who broke the
who
story,
broke the story. Yeah,
he said that they have like 71 videos.
yeah, he still has more. So
still has
it,
more.
it cannot be only because the students wanted to, they couldn't afford. You know when you go to a club and you know it's expensive. Like who has the guts to just go there and order bottles, knowing very well they are bouncers.
And again, bro, even if you order bottles, no amount of what those guys did to those boys justify anything.
Like-
It doesn't, bro.
like, bro,
you can make them wash dishes.
Why
you can
this
call
is
the police. You can even call the
get them
police.
arrested or something, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like so like, bro, like, you see what I saw there, and my problem with this it's like it's only men,
Sure.
so who are getting punished like this, and the way they are getting punished is like they are degrading them as men. They are
Bro,
it's
the
like that
humiliation, bro. There was a point where they were made to jack off
to jack
on
off
cam.
on cam.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, like, yeah, what I saw, bro, like, I thought when I saw the guys, they were with Savannah bottles, and then they were forced to put it up their asses. You know, they were forced to take the Savannah bottles, and it was a line of niggas, and I felt like, bro, like, even if nobody sees this, you being made to do that as a man, bro, you like, it's like they're taking away your
integrity,
soul.
bro, and dignity,
Yeah, it's like they're taking away your
you
soul,
are
bro.
left feeling like something and not yourself.
Like,
bro.
so right now, I feel like, you know, it's because personally I'm a conspiracy theorist. Let's just say I'm a conspiracy theorist,
What-
and
what's
I
your
have
theory this time around?
my theory, like there is an agenda to make all the men in South Africa not have the spirit, the masculinity.
Because why the fuck would you make someone stuff in their
Bro,
bag, stuff a bottle in their
a
bag?
man in
You are a man instructing another man,
man
to
to
take
do-
a bottle and put
bro.
it up in their ass.
And because that psychological will fuck you up, bro. Like,
Forever,
bro, it will fuck you up forever. And when you go to your wife at home, bro,
It's the
can
guilt,
and then
bro.
can you tell her that, hey, dude, they once made me do this, and then
can't.
you know, girls, they talk
The
when
shame,
you fight,
bro. The
oh,
shame,
bro,
the shame.
the shame, bro. Like, and you're never the same again. You're never the same again. So I feel like there's a
I mean, even
huge.
if you have to like go to the police, bro, like when you start explaining to the police actually what happened,
Yeah.
and you have to tell the police that those hey,
Yeah.
bro, it's not even a laughing
And,
matter. And then you say those guys made us jack off
they
on
made
cam,
us. Yeah,
and then we took a bottle and then we stuffed it on our ass.
who did that? I took the bottle. Oh, who put it inside your ass? I did that.
Bro,
You know, so and now apparently, like, okay, the police are working with these guys. Like, okay, so now let's first get on to the topic of who is the true owner of this particular sport? Because right now we can say, okay,
there's a guy by the name Stephen something.
yeah, Stephen, what is
Yeah,
it?
Cohen.
Yeah, Stephen Cohen is.
Yeah.
It was Stephen Clubs on X or something like
Yeah,
that.
Stephen Cohen. They
Yeah,
say
huh.
he owns Moloko. He owns, I don't know whether he owns Babel. There's a club by the name of Babel.
Yeah.
And also this one, Zanzou.
Yeah,
So this guy is from France.
yeah. You know,
He
until
came here 20 years. He says he came here 20 years ago.
20 years ago. So, you know, there's this video that I saw. There were two guys laying on the floor. They were their hands tied behind their backs and their legs tied behind the backs. And then there's this white guy. And I saw the black guys, the security guards, and then there's this white guy
Sure.
in not wearing formal. And then he
Sure.
had something in his hand, and it seemed like he was stabbing that.
It was a knife.
It was a knife
yeah.
stabbing the boys in the asses. Like, dude, like my problem with these things, it's not like, okay, they did wrong, we beat them up. They attack their sexuality, bro.
Ish, bro, they make you start questioning a lot of things.
You
The confidence is all gone.
You
I mean,
understand?
Imagine now with all the public humiliation that's happening. I know
The
those
faces.
videos. I know those videos are gonna get them justice, but I don't think.
Bro.
I don't think it's gonna replace the humiliation and shame that's gonna
When you
come
go
with
out.
seeing yourself stuffing something in
Bro,
your bag.
no, bro. Now, the fact is, you probably know that the whole of South Africa has seen that. The whole of
Obviously.
South Africa is talking about
The
that.
thing
It's
has
on
been
the news, it's on the
trending. It has
newspapers.
been trending
And
number
those
one.
videos, their faces there, bro. So, like, how do you go out?
Ish.
And then now when you go out to
I
girls,
also feel like the guy Pablo, bro. As much as maybe he was trying to bring justice and bring an end to what was happening, I
Yeah.
feel like he should have kind of censored their faces,
yeah.
blur out their
Ish.
faces, because now, bro, as much as we are now onto the club owners and the guards, and we're saying they should be arrested. Imagine now, bro. If this
Like,
thing,
okay.
if this thing, maybe for example, happened a year ago or 2 years ago, now the whole thing comes back. The flashbacks, the guilt. Maybe you were even starting to gain your confidence.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see yourself
Shit, dog.
going viral on Facebook
Fuck,
and,
boy.
and X.
Yo, bro, like, and then these guys, bro, like my problem with this type of punishment is it's sexual. You get a man getting a bunch of men abusing them sexually, and it's not even in prison, dog. What the fuck is going on?
I think they knew well aware what they were doing, man, because the only way you can disrespect a man to the highest standard, it's making him feel like a woman.
Yeah,
like,
making him feel less of what he
yeah,
is.
making him feel less of what he is, because you're now going after his sexuality. Because imagine now, bro, like you're with your friends,
Bro.
all of a sudden they start seeing the video and they're like, bro, you were stuffing a bottle of Savannah
Yeah,
in your ass.
bro. And I'm thinking there, bro. I'm thinking, would you run? And then you seeing the guns are there. There's guns everywhere. And then now, apart from that stuffing, bro, like is it waterboarding where they took like a cloth and then they were, bro.
Bro, that was like movie
Type
tactical
type
style.
vibes,
That
like
was a movie
CIA
tactical
type vibes when they were questioning you.
Yeah.
Where did you hide the gun, nigga? Where is the evidence that you killed that guy? That's the
style.
type of stuff they
That's
do.
attempted murder.
That it
From
is.
the way I see it, it's more than just abuse. That's
It's
attempted murder, bro.
Also rape.
Yeah, because you're stuffing water on his face and he can't
He
even...
can't breathe.
He can't
You-
breathe.
You closed his head with cloth.
So you're drowning him.
Yeah, you're trying to drown him. You understand? So there's a whole lot of charges against this guy, and then now they're coming to say I think the story was what did they say? The
They're
story.
saying, oh, so those guys stole someone else's phone in the
Yeah,
club.
they were
That's the
saying
statement that
the
they
statement.
brought.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
statement
statement
is
they
that
brought
no,
out.
these guys are they usually steal phones, so it's a
Yes.
regular thing. So they do it
Yeah.
to people who come here to steal phones.
But
So
we
that is
have the
the
police
excuse.
to deal with such things.
Exactly. So right now, I think it is either the both the security company, because right now the security company does not take precautions of, or let's just say they don't make the decisions on how someone should be punished. They will ask the manager, hey manager, we found someone
Yeah.
stealing 8 bottles of Ciroc.
So
What do you think we should do?
call the police or torture them ourselves.
Yeah, because we are protecting your business, and then we got the criminal. What do you want us to do? So now,
I mean, I get some level of punishment. There's a way you can punish
yeah, there are
someone,
levels of.
so they can no longer do that. But what they were doing, they were now torturing them. It wasn't punishment. That was like torture, bro.
Yeah, it was like sending, but apparently even if with this people
Execution
killing,
style. That was like execution style.
Like right now, I'm just wondering with them doing that, bro. Like, what is it that they're trying to send? It's like they're sending a message, because right now it's not like if they do this to you in private, you're gonna tell niggas that niggas don't go there.
You're gonna tell them, where did you get that experience? What happened?
No,
How
but
did
I'm
you,
just
how did you
saying-
see that? I'm just saying, like when they do that to you, and then you come out and then you start narrating to gents and say, guys, Pella, you see that club? If you go there and steal, they do 1, 2, 3. Niggas are gonna want to know.
Maybe
How
they
did you find out? How did you get that info?
You see, now my problem is that right now I don't understand even if they are thieves or not. You understand? Oh, like my problem is that I don't even understand like Uguti, what did these guys do to deserve such punishment, bro? Like there is no amount of alcohol. Like there's insurances. Right, so
That's
you
supposed
can
to
say
decide,
there's a thief that came in and then they stole this amount of bottles, or they came in, they ordered, and then they ran away. You understand? They did this and this. We were not able to get them on the spot.
And apparently the same place, somebody said the same Zanzou that is accused of all this, people have been having their drinks spiked. So it seems like there is a certain line of occurrences that are happening there. So people's drinks are getting spiked. Now, young South Africans, I don't know whether they stole or not.
Yeah.
They're now getting humiliated like that, bro.
Yeah, so you see now, you might find that even these guys, man, they get their drink spiked, and then when they wake up, they're accused of stuff they don't even know.
That's very much possible because you
And then
passed
maybe
out, you
yeah,
passed out,
oh yeah,
and
then you get accused.
yeah, you get accused.
And then
of
they're
such
saying
things.
maybe they want this amount and this amount, and then if you can't, and then they say organize, get somebody to send you that money. If you can't,
Yeah,
you'll be held to pay.
usually
Like,
what happens is when they spike gents' drinks, what they do is they're gonna carry you to a certain room, and then in that room, when you wake up, you're gonna find yourself waking up next to a young girl there who works for them.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then now the girl will try to extort money from you and saying that you raped her.
Oh,
You
boy.
passed out. You had
oh
passed
my
out.
dog.
And now
Oh
you're
my
thinking, if you have
fucking
so
word.
much to lose, what are you gonna do? You're gonna pay out.
Oh yeah, bro. And then if you don't have the cash, you're gonna have to face the
You're
consequences.
gonna have to face the consequences.
Oh,
So that's
fuck,
where
bro.
niggas now get their tail in between the legs, where you're thinking, what actually happened? And she's like, you raped me,
Poor boy. Oh boy.
and you passed out.
Yo,
your drink
bro.
was spiked.
Yeah, bro.
And not so
shit.
long, bro. When I was saying terrible things are happening in SA, I was referring to the fact that not so long there was this other young girl. I don't remember well whether she is from Hammaskral or where. A nigger picked her up at a club, and that was the last of it.
Last time they saw the girl.
That was the last time they saw the girl. She went there with her friends to a club. And then he got inside, he picked her up, put her on the shoulder, went out, put her in the car,
Wait a
and he
minute.
drove away.
Like the guy got her inside the club.
I don't know whether they were dating or what, but
Yeah.
the lady was at the club with her friends. He went inside, picked her up. I don't know whether she had passed out or what, or she was drunk.
Oh.
Then he took her, put her in the car, because there are surveillance cameras that
Yeah,
are showing this.
yeah.
Put her in the car, drove off.
Yeah.
A week later, she's being reported missing.
Yeah.
I don't know whether, I think she was announced to have passed away.
What the fuck, bro?
So,
So okay, what do
people
you,
are getting human trafficked. in
like
these
that.
places.
Like, but then now if she passed on, so like what what happened? Like, did they want private? Did they want her parts? Like,
They,
why was she
the thing
kidnapped?
is, they human traffic these guys. Most of them, they human traffic.
Yeah.
Most of these clubs, bro, what they do is they are strategic things. You look at where they are located, and most of our women, South African women, like fancy things. When you go there, some other niggas are busy washing their money there.
Yeah.
And the crowd that is there, you ask yourself if there are niggas who are washing money, CIT gangsters who are there washing the money they took, drug money
Yeah.
is there.
Yeah. All that
Who else is
they
there?
wanted to you. Yeah.
Who else is there?
No, even let's first things first. Even the girls that are in these type of clubs, bro, how did they get there? I remember one time I also once went to a club in Joburg. You find girls from Lesotho, girls from Namibia, Botswana. Like, so you left Botswana just to come here, city? Nah, baby, that can't be for real.
They're all hustling.
You
bro.
understand?
They're all hustling. And worse, since that guy, Stephen Cohen, isn't it Stephen Cohen or something like
yeah.
that? He says he's an investor into those kind of businesses. There are managers at branch level who are responsible for what is happening. And then I don't know whether it's Moloko or Zanzou, where there are these two black guys. One of them is Neo or something.
Oh yeah, I heard even.
You heard about them?
I heard about
Yes,
Neo.
they're saying Vele, the guys has just been somehow. You see, those guys were like just you can see that no man, these guys are up to no good.
Yeah.
Because it seems like something like this is not happening for the first time.
So wait. Because I saw on the comment sections, people were starting saying it's foreigners. But now I want to understand: are the owners, apart from this white guy, are those, because he's on the statement he wrote? He said he's only an investor. He was like a silent part. He said for years.
Yeah, he said for years.
Yes, he was. But wait a minute. He said for years. I was. What about now? He's not saying I am.
I think now he is in the forefront.
He's
now
in the
he
forefront.
is in the forefront.
Exactly. And then when it happened, wasn't he on the
The
forefront?
management is well aware, bro.
Exactly.
That's why they said that we had to change the old security personnel. So changing them, it means you are aware of what is happening
and you can't
the
hold them
consequences that
accountable.
could come. And there are people now who are saying this Pablo guy was probably trying to extort money. We don't know.
From who? From them.
The owners.
Yeah,
so
of
if
course.
he was trying to extort money, and if somebody comes and tries to extort money, the first thing you do is replace those people who were there when those things were happening. So that when you come, you're like, those guys are long gone. We never approved of their doing.
Yeah.
We can go look for them because
Yeah.
we know we let them go.
Yeah, we let them go, and they can't really face the consequences. It's just gonna be your word against theirs. He'll be like, he gave us the order. Be like, no, I didn't give you the order.
Where are we even gonna get them?
Yeah,
Because
okay.
they're no longer there.
They're no longer there.
And
yeah,
now
so.
when they see these videos, if they were still in SA, they're gonna lay low. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And now Pablo needs to come forward and identify the other perpetrators to say.
But then
it
now
was
his life,
so
Pablo's
and so
life
and
is
so.
in danger right now, because right now you see, that's why I'm wondering if now this guy Stephen, his life is under threat. So many black people are mad that, hey guy, you are the owner and our black people are getting molested.
And the latest that we got is the management has sent a truck to go and pick up whatever stock that is there. Because there were people picketing outside. I think I saw EFF members.
Oh yeah, so also
They were outside picketing outside the club from last night.
Yeah, they were telling it to close. Yeah.
Yes, they were telling him to close down and also to be held responsible for what has happened, because what I believe is if you are the owner of an establishment, whatever that happens there, you are to be held liable before we can even go and charge those people who are your subordinates. Because if you see that, it means you need to be the first one to come and report and say, my workers have been doing this and this and that. And Pablo is still saying that they never fired me.
Yeah.
I actually just left.
Yeah,
I was even at a party with them. around December. Something
Exactly,
like
and
that.
then he said, with the statement, they said that the security guards that are seen there were fired,
We're
and then
fired.
Pablo said, "Nah, they're not even fired." You understand? So Pablo, I think Pablo just, might have maybe good security also with him,
I think
and maybe he might have.
he might even be outside of the country.
Yeah, but
With
now
the
you
way
see,
things
because you
are.
see now, you see with this guy, they are rich. This investor is rich. With his partners is rich. Now, I've heard also that they're also working with the police.
Yeah, that's what Pablo said as well. He said that even if you go and try to report this at the nearby police station,
Yeah.
those police are under the payroll of those guys, and which is
Talked
true.
about the supervisor
Which
too.
is true, bro.
Wow.
You know that a lot of cops are under the payroll of a lot of gangsters.
Gangsters, yeah.
Yeah, you just go there trying to arrest them, and they say name your price. Then you're
Yeah.
like, I need like 50K. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, 50? Are you sure you don't need 60?
Pa.
They give you
Yeah,
drug
and then
money.
like every month you just come through and get a little bit or something.
And
yeah.
then now you protect them. That's more like a protection fee from
Yeah,
you. You
yeah.
even shield them and be like, yo guys, my colleagues are on the way.
Yeah.
At least maybe lay low for
Lay
some
low,
time.
yeah.
That's what happened.
So that's
bro.
what happened. Yo, so yeah, man. I think with these guys, man, everybody must face the consequences, bro. Yeah, everybody. But right now, if the security guards, if the owner fired the security staff, and the security staff can't be yet to hold accountable, he is the one who's supposed to hold accountability.
Okay, fine. Now he's saying he wasn't responsible for that. Okay, cool. You hired them. If you follow the right protocol, it means you still have their information.
Yeah.
Where they stay, who they are, where they were born, how they got into the country. And you can point the police to actually where they are.
Where they are found. Yeah.
Simple. If he's saying he wasn't aware,
But right now
then
that
he needs to cooperate.
yeah. And right now, I feel like it's if he disclose their location, they're gonna take out receipts and they be like, here are the orders you gave us,
Yeah.
and that'll be fucked up.
And Wes Pablo said something.
Yeah.
He said there were two guys who actually got killed.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he said it on one of the videos. He said there are two guys who actually got killed in this whole thing. And it's very much possible, but the amount of abuse that
Exactly. What, bro? I saw this other one. They put him in an ice bucket.
Yeah.
Like
bro, you can freeze to death in
bro,
that ice bucket.
And then no others. They even put them in
He was
a
putting
storeroom.
Yeah, they put them in I remember the other one was being submerged into a bucket full of water.
I saw this other one, full body, bro. Korotwana drum, rakfika ilanwa, full body, packed with ice,
Submerged in there.
submerged there, bro. And then the other one, I saw two guys. They were in a cold room, in the ice room where they put the bottles in the storeroom.
And the owner
They're all naked.
And the owner is saying all this thing was happening without him
Without it,
noticing.
how come, bro?
People dying, bro. That's a lot.
The amount of abuse, bro. Like, bro. Like you imagine we see where they were being abused. When you as the owner, when you go down to that place and you see how dirty, how disorganized it is, what do you ask yourself that place is for?
Obviously, it's for punishing.
He always knows, bro. So like, yeah, man, with this guy, man, I think he is supposed to hold accountability. If those guys
I think
can't be found,
it's time
him.
now where even SARS, for example, they start going after a lot of these clubs, even the police as well. There needs to be a lot of investigation because it starts from the spiking where we're thinking it's something light, we're thinking it's something small.
But
then it gets to the human trafficking.
Yeah.
And then next thing, now people are being tortured like that.